everybody, Lori here for My Favorite Things. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've got a couple of fun projects for Dad using some of the latest May release products. I'm going to be starting with the Mustache Trio Dynamics die set. And in this die set, you get 3 adorable mustache shapes. So you can choose which one you use, or you can use them all. And then I'm going to pair it with this previously released Stay Cool Dynamics die set. And there's a pair of glasses or sunglasses in there. I'm trying to decide which mustache I want to pair with the glasses. I'm also going to use this This is the Dad Dynamics die set that came out in the May release. And I'm going to die cut the Dad into a panel of soft gray cardstock, like so. And I have my gray panel trimmed quite a bit smaller than a white card base. It's 3 1/4 wide by 4 1/2 tall. And then I'm going to go ahead and die cut that Dad again with each letter a different shade of solid color cardstock. But I kind of stayed in the aqua teal family. So I popped up the gray panel, but I'm going to adhere the die cut letters down onto the white card base. So they're kind of recessed. And that's a little play on dimension. Little dimension is life. But you could do the opposite. You could adhere the gray panel flat onto the card base and pop the letters up. Pop it up, recess it down. Either way you go, it's going to look fabulous for Dad. Okay, so now that we've got the Dad in play here, and I'll give you a little show how the shadow, how it looks recessed in there. It's really cool. Okay, now for the glasses, I have a dark shade, like a dark charcoal. And then I was thinking about making them sunglasses, so I did a lighter gray, and I'm going to pop those lenses in there. You could go either way, make them sunglasses, make them regular glasses, either one. I did a brown mustache. Do you say mustache or do you say mustache? Where do you put the emphasis? I go round and round. Halfway through the video, I'll do it 2 different ways. Okay, so I'm popping up the mustache. And then now I flipped over those glasses, and I'm trying to adhere the lenses with the glasses together. So you kind of be strategic, putting little strips of foam tape to keep the lenses intact with the frames, whatever the case. So I popped that up right there, nestled it into the mustache. Now this is a cute little stamp set that coordinates perfectly with all those mustaches. It's the Super Stash little mini stamp set. Lots of great sentiments to pair with it. And I really like this one. See if I can pronounce this correctly. Mustache gracias. Mustache gracias. Probably did not say that right. I did not take Spanish in high school. In fact, I never took a foreign language because I took art classes and concert band and jazz band. I was really into the band. Somehow I got out of the foreign language. But any case, cute little card with a punny little sentiment. Now, since that card was so simple and quick, I thought, why not make another Dad? And I really liked that idea of the recessed look, and I thought I would just kick it up another notch. So I'm got another soft gray panel, trimmed to 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and I'm die cutting the Dad repeatedly 3 times down the card front. A little repetition never does you wrong. One of my favorite things to do. It's a great way to add a lot of color. I did put a bunch of little slivers of foam tape because you got to pop it up to get the shadow. And then now I went ahead and die cut all those letters with the Dad. And I did a row of green, shades of green, a row of aqua, and then a row of like traditional blue. I kind of kept it in cool tones that kind of, to me, felt like a Dad card. But you know what? There's no rules. If your Dad likes a rainbow, hey, I'm all about that. You could add shades of gray or brown. Anything goes. Whatever you think your Dad would love. And there's never a bad time to send a Dad card, right? But this is great for the upcoming Father's Day season. Okay, and the embellishment wand is a great tool to pick up those letters and just pop them in. And the liquid glue gives you a little bit of time, a little bit of play time to move the letter around if you need to position it correctly. So we're on our last row, and you can see how this comes together very easily. I love cards like this. Clean, simple, color. If you wanted to zhuzh it up, not that you need to, you could put acetate on the back of that panel and turn it into a shaker. You could. Okay, so there you have the Dad, Dad, Dad. I'm going to go ahead and emboss a coordinating sentiment from that same Super Stash stamp set. This time I'm doing Happy Father's Day. I'm going to emboss this in white on a strip of that dark charcoal cardstock. So I stamped it twice with Versamark ink, pouring on some white embossing powder, and then I'm going to heat it with the heat gun and trim it down into a thin little sentiment strip. I found if I get my heat gun really hot before I start, I get better results. I don't know, maybe I'm superstitious. Okay, popping that right in the center. I didn't add any embellishments. I was debating, but I felt like a dad card didn't really need it. But you could go either way. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe it inspired you for some Father's Day cards. You could also adapt this card to a mom. Very customizable. I hope you enjoyed this video. Mustache, gracias for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.